Mole, huh? Oh! Fuck yeah!
What is this?
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, I think I've seen this. Is this Mecha Break? Yeah. Yeah.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
I don't know. I have no idea what Blumhouse is. Are these movies?
You don't know Blumhouse? They made Five Nights at Freddy's.
Is that a movie now?
The movie. They made the movie, not the game, obviously.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
What am I even looking? Is this one game?
Should have
Oh, these are multiple games. Okay.
Oh, I stopped playing attention. I don't care.
Oh, Sam Barlow's new shit.
Dark times await us.
Sam Barlow's new game is, I guess, under that, but they still haven't shown any of it.
Creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Well, they're still writing off their fucking FNAF money.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah!
Wow.
Anyway, horror is
Was that any
my
good?
great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's
It's
working
decent.
in streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies.
I enjoyed it well
and
enough.
apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most
he's copying Donkey.
things they can and put them into really
Except not
cool
scary. No, he just wants cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. We can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of
She's really
possible in
excited.
scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Dude, she's fucking. If I was up on that stage, fucking. Even if I rehearsed what I was gonna say, I would fuck up so bad, just like that.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Hey, if they're supporting indie developers,
And now, here's the
that's
work
pretty
premiere
good, I
of a
guess.
brand new
Yeah.
Just don't get too
Power Rangers
greedy.
game with a retro feel.
Well, I don't like scary games, so. Whoa! No!
Wow.
I don't know. These games.
Is Power Rangers still a thing? I know they keep making shit, but
I don't know. What do you mean Power Rangers still a thing? The movie was really good, but they kind of fucked it up in a lot of parts.
what movie?
The Power Rangers movie. The live
Yeah.
action.
Which one? The one from the 90s?
Most recent one.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know they were still doing
It was,
Power Ranger shit.
I don't know. A lot of the writing was bad, but the overall performance and everything in the movie was good. Yo, is that Kim Possible?
No, it's the same. It's the same theme, pretty much.
I remember I had a Kim Possible ringtone thing as my text, and someone said, "Is that Power Rangers?" Like, no,
Yeah.
obviously it's Kim Possible, you idiot. And then I listened to them, and I'm like, oh, it's the same. Dear friend. Damn. Yeah, too big. It's like that wolf game, but better. He grows up! Oh. This is a good commentary about the invasive boars that are ravaging the southeast United States.
Dear and Boy.
That's a good title. That's a good ass title.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason
Boy.
Harris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show.
Oh, French? God damn it. I was looking forward to that game.
All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a
I heard they made this game too baby mode compared to the first game.
Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men
You ever play the first one?
don't always come to fruition.
A little bit. I
you were
deleted
too
it.
bad. Yeah, you sucked at it. See, they made this game, this new one, baby mode for you.
Well, I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't really difficult.
Right in the bowls.
I just wasn't a fan of the universe or anything. I didn't really like it.
Blacksmithing, they cut out that one. Oh, you're not. Harley Max loved this game. Well, the first one, I mean.
It's like too realistic.
Also, Cracker's Back loved this game.
Oh yeah.
There are many sinners in this world.
Whoa, what was going on there?
We will face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything.
What do they scale back?
Kiss our asses! God, is this retribution?
Did they increase the level of comedy? This is a Monty Python game now?
I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly didn't play the first one.
Oh.
Gura played it recently. You know Gargura?
Yeah. Truck Girl.
The fucking task.
Yeah.
Is she? What does she think about it?
I didn't watch the stream.
Oh.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2020,
Slitterhead.
he announced his new game Slitterhead at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you
Slitterhead.
a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Tokyo! I just saw a tweet that talked about the Game Fest. They cheered and then they said, oh, I don't know what game they were talking about. And I think it was the Batman VR game.
Yeah, like they were cheered. He said Arkham, and then they cheered. And as soon as he said what the game was, or I guess when people when they finally realized, they were like, oh, it was like, oh, wait, is there like people memeing it?
Dude, I fucking love that. I saw a tweet. I just opened up Twitter right now because I don't want to watch this. It's too scary. Where is this? Are they in China right now?
They just don't make games like this anymore.
What do you mean? They don't. They're going back to it. That's why there's a lot of PS1 type games and PS2 type games coming out. Because people realize that was the golden age. You remember know how PS3 and Xbox 360 when things started going downhill?
It's because they were like, look how much graphics we can do.
Yeah.
And that's just when, it ruined everything.
They wanted to do the graphics, and then there was the horse armor.
Yeah.
Which spawned the Call of Duty maps, where you could pay 1/4 of the game for 1/4 the price of the game for three maps. Like, what is that? And then it just all just fucking snowballed from there.
Once they realize how much money they can make, here we go, Killer Bean.
Yo, fuck yeah! From that one YouTube video.
Yeah.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really.
If you make some pop culture references, this could be a modern day Gex.
I don't think he does that.
He should. Just fucking date your game.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the
They
world.
just like breakdance. It's a lot of breakdancing and like bullet time.
Now,
Yeah, to make the game good. When I played Gex, I was a kid. I didn't even understand most of the references.
Yeah.
Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Fucking, they got zombies, dude. I love zombies.
they made me
Yeah.
who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
There's a Metal Gear.
They definitely need like stupid games that don't take itself seriously.
Third-person
Yeah.
roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los
What?
Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun.
Matrix
Amazing
Reloaded?
industry. All right, to introduce
Is that one
their
good?
brand
I never
new
watched
game,
any of the
Things
Matrix
Gone
movies.
From the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France.
I've seen the first
Adrian
one.
Prince and Emmerich
I heard the first one was good, and then the second one was and then the third one. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Right? Is that how that
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
What was the first game?
When I was a teenager, my
Fury?
dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered why alpinists risk their
wait, did they
lives
make fun?
in such extreme
Fury?
conditions. This is something
Maybe
we wanted
Furry?
to explore in Cairn.
No, the game Fury with an eye.
About what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before.
The Game Breakers.
And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
I don't know who these the Game Bakers.
Fury. They made Fury.
Yeah, with an eye.
Yeah.
I heard that was good. I
And
think
then
I
they
played
made.
like the first two bosses and then I stopped.
You fucking up. That game's great.
Yeah, I heard it was good. Just that it was too hard.
Soundtrack. Just get the soundtrack.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, this is like a co-op climbing game.
I like how they were like, what you're about to see is all gameplay. What? There's no way. Is this the game?
This sucks because they're so passionate about fucking. They're probably both passionate about fucking climbing, and they made a game about it. But a lot of gamers are like, that's not their thing.
Well, if you can like
it's
if
like,
you
this
convey
is-
the passion.
Yeah, I don't know. It's true. It's just like mini bouldering sections throughout the whole thing. You know, I think the fact that, like, you know, I think Fury was popular enough that they had enough money to do a passion project, and even if they don't make money off of this, the fact that they can inspire people to climb in real life based off of this game would be enough for them.
Well, it's not. I think it's like the challenge is like the thing.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena.
I love Stanley Parable.
Combat. But instead, I'm
Oh,
out
I
here in the
hate
middle of the woods.
women, people of color, though.
So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro.
This reminds me of the game that you run a coffee shop with but you're a chick with a dick, and you put your fluids in the coffee.
What?
It's not fun, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually
Yeah, you know, after you play that one, everything else just doesn't quite hit the same. So
I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Oh, it's a mental illness game. Just like that other one. That's sexual assault. If you make someone unwillingly and unknowingly consume your sexual body fluids.
no, they
That's
knowingly
sexual.
consume it. They they
Okay,
knowingly
never mind.
consume it.
If it's consensual, then it's fine.
That's why they killed the shop.
This one's a mental health game, like
the announcement of the next game, Davey
what's that
Wright,
one
the
game?
creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming.
Hellblade?
As you would expect from him, and I really cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to call it a game in front of you.
Adventure game that tells the story.
That's okay.
A young woman born with the ability to venture into the full
Good one, good job,
dimension that overlaps our own.
Oh, that one.
Wait, I want to know what that last game was.
Focus on your shade.
I think that was a good fucking teaser. It gets people interested, gets people searching. But I don't know what to search because I wasn't paying attention. Because it seemed generic as fuck, and then at the end they did something.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen.
It's always about women POCs these days.
Does this have anything to do with why
How about the people making the game just want to see themselves represented a
Someone
little?
called me a POC the other day.
How'd that make you feel?
My blood pressure was a little high. It was 156 over 101, which is pretty up there, like fucking pre-hypertension.
Yeah.
Kill someone I love.
And then she was like, "It's not. It's pretty common for male POCs," and I'm all like, "Point of contacts? What are you talking about?"
This is exactly where I'm
And then I'm like, "Oh, person of color."
Yeah, man. You're one of us.
I didn't realize until like after she left the room, and I was waiting for my PCM to come in to give me, so I can tell him, "Yo, fucking give me some Adderall." I'm back on Adderall again.
Congrats.
Thanks.
I finally have something.
It's good and bad. I enjoyed the last 3.5 years of being lazy as fuck and not doing shit.
Yeah.
But now, not that.
Well, the
doing
thing is,
shit
you're not
won't be that hard anymore.
We're not supposed to enjoy not doing shit. That's the point.
No, dude, I fucking love going to work, doing my primary duty, and then going home and mindlessly fucking playing video games so that the number go up and it releases the dopamine in my brain.
Yeah.
But people always just keep on talking shit, I'm not ranking up. I don't give a shit about things.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
I'm still a staff sergeant.
Yeah, man, that's, you know.
Everyone that we were in Germany with is either outside of the Air Force or a master sergeant right now.
I don't know. Just stay where it's comfortable. I don't want that responsibility, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I fucking tell everyone.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, hey, if I had a family, I'm sure it would be different. I would
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
try harder. But right now, I don't give a shit.
I mean, if you had a family, that's
Yeah.
kind of the
And
only
my
reason to
last
stay
flight
in.
Chief, my last flight chief said the same thing. He
You
was
should just
all
get
like,
out.
Dude, I was just like you until I met my wife.
You should just get out before you're stuck.
Nah, I'm already stuck. I re-enlisted.
Oh my god.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I die in a war. My older brother gets 500K. I need to make a will, and I need to like figure out people's information so I can put them onto my accounts.
Yeah, put me on there.
Okay, just what's your social security number?
187 on a motherfucking cop.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The
Oh, him
first
Charles, a
Ascendant
fleet admiral in Helldivers.
5 is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including
I'm a
grappling
chief.
hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy
At
here
least a
to
master
review
chief,
the
but
new
I keep it
trailer
as
and the
chief.
reveal of the release date.
I played this way back when. It's a Destiny, but it's like a Destiny 1.
Ooh. Isn't it fucking dude, that's bad timing for fucking Destiny, huh?
Well, Destiny's done.
No, Destiny 2 right now, they got their world's first raid race going on right now.
Raid race?
Yeah, the world's first raid to complete the raid.
We mean world first.
You know, do you play any fucking video game that has raids?
I've played Destiny before, and they've had raids.
Yeah, I guess there's probably been like unofficial since then. But like there's live streams where like they track the top teams who's gonna complete the raid first. Whoa, did you see that? That was too sexual. Cancel the game. Cancel the game
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
the only thing you saw.
That's the way that we are, you know? We don't care about any other point of the game. We just think that it's too sexualized.
I don't like you using the word "we" there.
Bunny girl! Bunny, look at her bunny ears! What is this? This looks
It's
pretty good.
It's a Korean Destiny.
Oh, fucking goddamn it! Why does it have to be Korean? You know the monetization now is gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah. You know what it is? You have to buy all the characters.
I'll probably play it. Ooh, July 2nd. Never mind. Next on.
That looks
Yeah.
awesome.
You know, the guys that made Maple Story. So you know it's going to be good.
The guys that made Blue Archive.
On July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game Among Us took the world by storm in a couple Game Awards.
Among Us?
From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria
Dude,
Tran
who is
and
she?
Doris Willard.
Why is she so here? Oh, I like her. She's excited.
What's up, gamers?
Yeah!
She looks like you.
Can you believe they just let us?
Her name is Tran, so.
Like,
Can we announce something totally fake? Do you think they'll let us do
What's
that?
so funny?
Among Us too?
Nothing.
I'm just saying that's a Vietnamese last name.
Turns out
Yeah.
we actually have something very real we wanted to
What were you
present to
saying?
you all today.
Oh, I said she looks like you.
So many
That-
great
because I'm
indie games in
Vietnamese?
here, but it's also
Yeah.
no secret that
You're lucky you got that one right.
some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
I like this
This is
guy.
our way of saying
He seems
thank
like he's
you
on
to our
Reddit.
crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and
I
freedom
feel like this
needed
guy
to
got
ship their
rich
games.
off cryptocurrency
to
and is
them,
actually using his
which is a
money.
real plan.
I mean, he got rich off of the lucky video game
Is our passion
that he made.
project.
So
What game?
More
Oh, Among Us. I forgot.
Really excited.
He got rich. He got rich 4 years after he made a good video
The
game.
current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
But I like that they know they can't make another one of these or anything else. So they're just taking that money and giving it to other people that make good games. This is great.
Yeah, that's good. They probably live extremely comfortably.
I'm Ian from
But
Shape Shop.
all that access, I'm glad they're.
Playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators
Oh,
of Battleship
I love that
Brigade.
game.
This is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
What's Battlesuit Aces? What's that?
And we're making the Mossfield Archives.
What was that cooking game?
Battle Chef Brigade.
Yeah, I love Battle Chef.
We just released a demo for
Yeah, they're making another one.
Boss Rush game.
Hell
With a single
yeah.
button to press and a ton of buttons to beat.
Bro, these. I like it.
Look how represented the indies are. Did I not call it? Did I not say those indies were going to be all over the place this show?
Take on merciless armadas.
Yeah, they take all the monies from the fucking
And we do have one more game.
AAA studios.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world
What?
in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight
What
off
games?
Corvos, discover new Dosa recipes, and reunite with your
Thirsty
stranded loved ones
Suitors?
for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
I don't like that guy. Sorry. Seems too woke for me. All the other games seem sick as hell.
Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
Shut the fuck
All
up.
of those amazing
Who
indie
are
games
you?
are the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Yeah, I knew.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among
I
Us
didn't know
TV
that.
show. Check out this sneak peek.
I don't follow TV and movies, man.
Bro, who is she? They could have gotten. They should have. Well, they probably would have had to. She probably did it for like almost free. They could have gotten that one guy. Who's that one black guy from Star Trek? Whoever he was, his daughter. I don't remember her name. I don't remember his name. The guy, the Reading Rainbow guy.
Oh.
I feel like they should. Oh, Elijah Wood!
Patton Oswalt, Ashley Johnson, Deborah Wilson. Do they talk?
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow
No, they
Generations.
just make. Well, I don't know. They have to. Because people.
Definitive greatest hit collection
How
of
else do
3D
they-
and 2D
Well, they could do
levels
like a
from
Tom
Sonic
and Jerry.
Generations
Elaborate.
history.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
it's
they
time
gotta
for a
like
list
figure
of
out
Shadow's
who.
brand new powers and gameplay from a
I
standalone
don't know.
campaign.
I feel
as
like they
well
wouldn't hire
as the
them.
official release date
I
announcement.
feel like they wouldn't hire those like really good voices if they were just making noises and pointing at each other.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
I don't, but I feel like they, because like in the actual game and the fact that they also have voice proximity, like in the non-meetings now, they can like actually do shit with that.
Is this a new game?
It's that one Shadow, I mean Sonic, something, but with Shadow in it.
Oh, it's like a remake of, but the Shadow one's new.
They added Shadow.
Yeah.
It's like it's basically a Shadow DLC. But they just released a new game. What is that game called? The Shadow Sonic? What was the really cool
Sonic Rising?
Sonic? No.
Sonic R?
Generations.
Yeah.
Not Generations, but it has Shadow in it.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
Huh? Doesn't sound like Paul.
Until it created.
Oh, you know Paul?
Yeah, from the Dune movies.
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl?
How do you order that?
Change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal.
I don't know shit about Dune, man.
Father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No, Muad'Dib.
No, not the free men.
Lisan al-Gaib. No, Kwisatz Haderach.
Okay, I like how the subtitle guy didn't even attempt.
Except for this one. This one leads to you.
To me? Dune Awakening?
Dune is S tier, Hamtaro said. Okay.
Now it is time to see the
I
announcement
have no
of
idea.
another new game from a brand new development studio.
Slitterhead. Animation's fucking good.
Yeah, what about the gameplay?
Who cares? Look how good the animation is. Watch it. Yeah, Hamtaro said 5v5 shooter. I was gonna say it's gonna zoom out and it's gonna be like a mobile RTS game. Battle Aces. Is there a Steam page yet?
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS
It's free to
game
play.
for everyone.
RTS, said it. I said it.
RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core
Oh
fun
my
of
god.
RTS to
Did I not call it?
kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes
It's
unit decks very
free to
cool
play
is
on
not
Steam.
only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon,
I've never been an RTS guy.
Make sure to visit our website
Yeah.
at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
Oh, funny Japanese chef. He's a chef.
No one played this fucking game. Wait, I thought. Yeah, I thought this was. I thought this was doing well. I think people kind of fell off, but
I don't think they said it wasn't. It didn't
really
meet expectations. Which
is it?
I don't think it's as surprising.
What is that like hovering box that guy had?
I don't remember.
Hamtar said it's dog shit.
It's not. I don't think it's dog shit. I think I don't know. It's like a fucking 3v3v3v3v3v3, and it's just fucking annoying because you can just get fucked because you're just in a bad spot.
If I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Here we go.
Yo, Alan Wake DLC. Do you think he got this for free?
I think that's
I'll
enough.
show you. Oh, okay.
Hi. You see,
I don't think that was enough. He should have just did the whole performance and then left.
to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you.
It's the Alan Wake 2 DLC. I don't know what you're thinking about, Hamtaro.
Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited
physical
to
game
announce
announcement.
physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us
Night
to
Springs
really
was like
go
their X-Files.
as if we already didn't.
Already.
Night Springs will be playable
Remember? Did you play the game?
No.
in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
Is there gonna be other DLCs?
Now, with this world premiere, I invite you
Is it free?
to step into
I think I bought the deluxe edition.
Oh yeah.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities.
This is one of the games where I'll play it on easy mode now. It's just not fun.
And yet, always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love.
Cut.
Oh! You gonna play as him?
This is gonna get strange.
Oh,
I
nice.
like that guy. I don't care about the two fucking women's.
Is that Hayden Pantier?
Something is different.
Is it? Who? I don't know
I
who
can't
that guy
tell.
is. I recognize him from something. And not just from Quantum Break. I know he was in Quantum Break. But he's in something else.
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Through the endless tides of time.
But once you get to that part where
to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
what is it? The part where the music part? I feel like the game just peaks there. And you can just stop. You know?
Where primal forces clash over the island.
Because there's no way they can top that.
Where ancient mystery.
Well, everything needs a climax, and then it goes down from there. You just stop
That's
at the climax. I don't know. I haven't even played the game. I bought it and then
that section was so good.
is this a new world?
Who cares what this game is? Fucking stupid what this game is. Oh, New World? I forgot that game existed.
It's coming to console.
Any Amazon gamers? Yeah, how is this game still alive still?
Xbox Series X and S and PC on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op.
Oh shit, I'll be right back.
Play as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail,
What was that sentence?
Space Fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. There's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming
Star Rail!
expedition featuring a
Any
beloved
Star Rail gamers?
You have to be on TikTok to get the prize.
brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past.
Game makes so much money. It's honestly insane.
In the future,
I don't know how they have like 7 games running at the same time.
They don't.
They don't.
3. DZZ comes out soon.
Damn, I'm gonna play that. That one looks good.
Are you? That's crazy. That's the one I don't want to play.
You're wrong.
I might check it out, but what's the gameplay like?
It looks like Phantasy Star Online, which is all I need to know.
The gameplay, it looked like Honkai Impact 3rd.
Because in the end,
Is it like a real-time action game?
war dance.
I don't want a fucking visual novel.
Oh, more 7 skin.
the bleeding skeleton. Dark and Darker is definitely the original Dark and Darker, but there's like last time we did the Next Fest demo derby, we played like 3 of these, and they were all terrible.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Here we go.
What? What is this?
Kunitsugami.
All right. What's that in English?
Path of the Goddess.
For the weebs, right? The weebs spend money. Any weebs in the chat? Me, I'm a weeb. I won't play the finals, but I'll probably check this game out.
As soon as it says Game Pass on there. Hyperlight. When the fuck is this coming out, man? Late summer, early access. Did they really give that game no fanfare?
Yo, it's that one animal game. Bro, this game is old.
I think they're doing commercials now.
Is this that popular that they can fucking afford?
I just can't believe how popular this was, because this game has been done before, and all they did was they just turned it into animals.
Oh, what is this? This looks good.
Fine people here at MCorp. So we wanted to take this time.
Oh, who
to
is that
dispel
guy?
Any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations, and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never
Skate
been
2.
better. Things are going great.
Skate 3, Skate 4.
Nothing to hide from the citizens.
This is Skate.
Yeah, Skate 4.
This is Skate. It's Skate.
Oh, nice.
This town rules. Why would we here to town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M-Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in M-Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. Let's get those moving. Going.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Just...
Dude, I can't even say that was skate. I mean, there was nothing skate about it, but that was skate.
Now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at skate.
Oh, here you go.
EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
I've played they keep doing like testing phases for this, so I've played this, but they're not allowing anyone to talk about it yet. So
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next
Do it.
world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is
It's good.
adorable, deadly, and has
There.
over 25 million players worldwide.
Adorable.
That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just
Great.
look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
what? Montaro said Power World is trash.
Oh, yo, we're getting the weaves.
Oh my
we're
God.
getting the weaves. Taro, you dumbass. You think it's trash? Now we got the weaves. That's cool. That's cool. That was that's Corviknight, but not a bird. Yo, minigun! I think these games, the problem is like if you actually want to play these games and like build up to like this shit that they're introducing now.
It's
You're
yeah, you
someone
get like
who like only plays this game.
yeah. That's how they marketed
Or
this fucking like.
you're either one in high school that plays a lot of games, or like this is the only game that you play as an adult.
It's the same way they marketed those ARC games, where they show you like all the in-game shit, and you load that game up, and you're fucking punching trees and shit.
From Valorant, here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Hey everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The
Andy Ho.
and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Andy
Millions
Ho.
of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Oh, did you make a new YouTube stream? Why did you tell me?
Did I make it? Not. I just started over, but
Yeah, you made a new
YouTube
one.
is shit. YouTube is dog shit with the streams.
Yeah, I felt like they were making a push for it, but then they gave up. Even well, I don't feel that way. That's what Ludwig said. They'll like keep on paying their streamers that they've already got if they want to re-up with them, but otherwise it's like
It's good because I can stream there in 4K.
I feel like they don't care about the horizontal streams. They only care about vertical streams now. Vertical streams and vertical content is what they're all about.
Yeah, the mindless shit. That TikTok shit.
Yeah, well, that's what fucking people are watching, and you know, it sucks. It sucks, but I don't watch streams, I guess. I watch streamers, but I don't like go looking for streams. I feel like that's like a middle school thing to do.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay.
When you
Everything
have
you just
too much
saw
time
was
in your
captured
hand.
on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series
Middle
X
school
and S
or
this year. Our limited beta starts
mid-20s
June 14th,
plus adult
and
who
you can
has
sign
no
up right
job
now at
with nothing else to do,
beta.playvalorant.com.
whether they
We are
want to
so
or not.
excited for your input to make
Whether
sure
they're living
that
off
Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon.
Living off the government or living off savings or living off crypto or living off whatever. You know?
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone.
No.
One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport.
What do you mean? Did you watch?
We have been on the most amazing
Were you
journey,
watching streamers?
bringing Valorant to players all around the world.
What's your streamer watch
Valorant Masters,
like?
one of our largest
I don't watch
tournaments and
any.
community celebrations.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
As new players bring
So
their
why are you
passion,
disagreeing with me?
I didn't disagree. I just
You
wasn't
just said
listening.
no.
to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Yourself. God damn, fuck you. That's funny. What you did right there is something that I would do.
Boy, they given a lot of time to Valorant.
But yeah, well, the Valorant probably paid a lot of money because they have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's just like, that's why I'm like, I don't care about talking over this. Like, I don't care about this, and obviously you don't care about that. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, there's someone who made a music video all based off the entrance of the. I don't know. Like, if you're into this, that's cool. If
Well,
you're
the thing
invested-
is, it's one of the biggest games like out right now.
Yeah.
But like as an outsider, you don't realize it until fucking they're making movies and fucking you're filling stadiums and shit, and you're like, oh, I guess
kinda
Valorant's
realize
like,
it. They just showed Pokemon. Like, I get it. I played League of Legends in like fucking 2009. And I played like one game, and I was like, this isn't for me.
yeah.
And I watched Arcane. I'm like, damn, this shit's fire.
Exciting to have Riot on
Yeah.
console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next
And then
announcement is a big deal. from
extending
our
to the
friends at
console market
DoorDash.
is
5
fucking
weeks of deals
really
with
smart.
Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for
I'm
Dash
surprised it
Pass,
took so long.
delivery fees, and get
No,
20%
Dash
off your
Pass!
DoorDash order. Now, in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon.
Amazing, huh?
Ragnarok.
Oh, the people hate him because he did fucking Kiryu.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional
Who's Pooh Man?
Lance Slashblade.
He's still for about not yet.
First look. Check
He
this
didn't
out.
suck off Kojima yet.
Not yet, but it's coming.
Your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game
Is there-
character. Why is he here? Yeah,
Is there a video game?
crush on him. I know.
Fucking Inside Out video game? But auto aim.
But darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%.
I don't know. It's fucked up. People on consoles use some bullshit. People on PC use a thing with that. Make it seem like they are playing on controller. And then they like play with the console players.
The Cronus Max.
Yeah.
It lets you like remove the recoil.
Then you must make
Yeah,
your
it's such
curses
bullshit.
your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends.
Dude, what is this? This is
These are
funny.
commercials.
Who is that guy?
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new 2024
So is that
monitors
just?
for
Is there
gaming
no
work
game?
Scan the
It
QR
was
code
just
now to get up to $300 Samsung
was that
credit.
just a commercial they made to appeal to gamers for Inside Out too?
Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Wait, what?
Summer Game Fest 2024.
Wait, go back.
Look at all
Yo, Ken Young! Ken Young!
And yes,
Any cookers in the chat? Any cockers? Any cockers in the chat cooking up?
that chicken
Any
and chicken
cocks in
buddies
the
are in,
chat?
called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things.
Is this cock? Is this Clash of Clans? If this isn't Clash of Clans, it would be really embarrassing. Because I said any cockers in the chat.
Squad up. Oh, oh, I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo.
I like how they put all the bullshit towards the end of the show here.
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so.
Get out of the
Oh, is that? Wait, is that actually? No, that's not him.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because
your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's
that-
one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
You want him to.
I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an
Is
accountant.
that? That's not Chris Hemsworth. It looks like Chris Hemsworth,
You'll have the job.
but it's not.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You could have
It's
here.
Yeah, just relax your bowels.
Is that a bathroom? Why does it look like an office cubicle?
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
That is Chris Hemsworth.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door or?
Boy, you can really tell who dished out some cash, man.
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo.
Here we go.
Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュージェーン。
We also
今日はです
said.
ねモンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5.
At least they're finally fucking doing that.
And PC.
What are they doing?
Like a simultaneous launch on every platform, and it's cross play on everything.
Oh, adding crossplay? I think the simultaneous release is coming.
Lastly, there will be a new trailer
from third parties. It's coming really soon.
At Gamescom in August.
Yeah, it is now. It's just with Monster Hunter, they've been fucking it up.
It's what I kind of like. I think about it, but like I don't know the numbers, so I don't think about it that much. I don't know. Should I talk over this, or should we watch this? Let's watch this. People love Monster Hunter.
These games are great.
You can't do this alone. We need to shake them off. Follow me.
I watched that movie.
Hey, you're supposed to the Monster Hunter movie?
Yeah.
One of my friends saw that in theaters, and he said he enjoyed it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. I never watched it.
Yeah, this is what I don't want to see from this. It's just a bunch of cinematic.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe. Thank you.
Which one is the player? Is that the player that's voiced?
How's this? You
Oh,
like this?
mounted combat. Yeah, this is great. It's like mounted combat, like Elden Ring.
Oh, you see the worm get the guy?
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the
This game looked like bullshit.
All real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Final game of the show, huh?
Chinese Trojan. I don't believe this is gameplay unless they change it. Unless this looks vastly different than last time.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I just like, I don't know. It's definitely too fast.
It was way too fast, way too actiony to be actual gameplay. Like, this looks more real, what they've shown so far. You see how they're slowing it down? There's button prompts and everything. The camera is focused on one guy the whole time. Oh, a QTE. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. See?
Yeah, it just feels like it's like they play it at fucking 1.5 speed. What like actual gameplay is, because if it's like actually that speed, then
no, it's just the last
just
time
too
they
fast.
showed it. The last time they showed it, it looked like
yeah,
cutscenes.
even now it feels like it was fast. They're like slowing it down.
Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
I don't know.
Such an amazing time.
Fuck you, Joy. Who the fuck are you?
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
You think Gamescom is going to be a big one?
No. I just don't think. I think it's just all indies now, man. Like it's the indies.
I feel
Like,
it has. I feel like it's indies, and I feel like right now a lot of the bigger publishers are like reevaluating because big games take a lot longer to make them really good. Unless you get like, you know, lucky. Not lucky. Unless you make a
not even
good
lucky.
game that,
You have to
that
make it
just
like
appeals,
monetize
that appeals
shit.
to- you don't have to like no, just like you know. You just have to make a game that appeals to people at the time that you release it, and it's hard to predict that.
It's easy to predict. Just base it off a established franchise like Marvel or
Well, like yeah, like Pokemon. That's what Power
Pokemon,
did. But,
yeah.
Like, Helldivers 2. There's no way anyone expected it to do that good.
yeah, exactly. That's why they didn't really. No one. I feel like that game came out and they didn't really like market it. They didn't really.
Came out. You and Rick talked about it in your podcast. I was like, I played the first one. It was okay.
Yeah, I liked it, the first one, but no one gave a shit about it.
It was just like a twin stick shooter, and I didn't give a shit about it. Like if I wanted to play a twin stick shooter, there's like other things that I would play. But then, turns out, if you make it a third-person shooter,
yeah,
people love that shit.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators
Are we watching?
scours the globe
Who's Tim
for the best
Schafer?
video games for you to enjoy.
Double
With a
Fine.
focus on indie
Psychonauts.
developers who are lovely and you get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax.
Who's Tim
Enjoy
Schafer?
Day of
What the
Devs
fuck is wrong with you?
Fest Edition. Oh, that's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below,
Who's Greg
or
Rice?
Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like
I don't know.
Stone and Might and Magic Flash of Heroes.
No idea.
Hey.
Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look.
We dropped half the viewers. Is at 200,000 now, which is pretty crazy still.
Battle Vision Network.
It's dropping.
You know what? That people don't really give a fuck about indie games as much as. That's the thing. You force them to watch a show where they don't know it's going to be indie shit.
At this point, this is when I would turn it off if I was a normal person.
No, this is where I would turn it on.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy.
Like, how are they starting? Like, what is this? I don't care.
Dude, this is Cappy.
It looks like a fucking dumbass puzzle game.
That's exactly what it is.
There you go. Turn it off.
This is Cappy, dude. They make fucking great games. Critter Crunch.
The last puzzle game. Turn it off.
Puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets: multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes.
It's because their last game was like exclusive to Apple Arcade.
Yeah,
it might even still be.
I don't care.
That win shapes the
This game,
outcome.
I just don't care. But whatever this game is, I don't know and I don't care.
No, these guys make good games. You're fucking up.
New units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics.
What is this, like a fucking PvP game?
Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power.
I think it's just it's a puzzle game.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
When building the
It's like, I don't know, I don't care.
Just influenced by our own game, Clash of Heroes. We're also inspired by the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battle Vision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack.
I don't know if they said it's PvP. I think it might be. It's like based on the Mega Man Battle Network almost. It's like that kind of style.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
It's like skipping. Is it just me, or is that?
Battle Vision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix.
I'm gonna restart this. No, them.
Our next title
Skipping.
comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way.
Yo, the Game Bakers. Among
Their
Us?
dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Cairn.
They show this. No, we saw this already.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn, the final part of our Freedom trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent, and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains.
Any
Cairn
climbers in
is
the
what we
chat?
call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain.
No climbers.
The climbing is very realistic.
I don't think so.
You can climb absolutely everywhere as long
Do you
as
think you have to be a climber to enjoy this game? People love playing those games like fucking like Bennett Foddy climbing or
Yeah,
only
well,
up.
I think this is like a puzzle game where it's like real life. Like that's
Well, it's
what
like
you would
supposed
see.
to be difficult
in real
like
life,
those
this
games.
is what you would see. Like you would see like the path. You have to like Search for the path.
Each wall to climb feels like an opponent.
I mean, there's tons of people who would enjoy this that would not climb in real life.
It's not difficult in the way the Benny Foddy game. This is difficult in like a puzzle game. Oh, I don't like that.
But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time
It's
is
not a
key.
puzzle game, but you also gotta fucking time shit.
Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is extremely satisfying. It's freeing.
I don't know.
Isn't
It's
the
not
point
for me.
like overcoming the challenge? That's the point of these games.
It's not for me.
Thanks for watching.
Don't care.
Wish list the game to stay tuned.
What's the fucking point of the challenge? We already fucking invented helicopters.
team in Canada
I
has
could
been
fucking
developing
fly
this
up there
next game
and get higher than you.
over the last 3 years.
I don't know if a helicopter can get up there. You can't get to a peak of a mountain on a helicopter.
Hey, fine, I'll fucking get an airplane and get a mile above you. Like, what do you want? What do
I don't think you can
from
do
me?
that.
Yeah, an airplane can fucking take off and then get like above the, fly right over the peak of the mountain. Like, then I'm higher than you. Like, I get it if you do it in real life, but in a video game,
But it's the same thing. Like, it's a challenging video game, so the challenge, conquering it is the
oh
thing.
yeah, then I just play fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator and fly over the mountain. Oh no, it's not for me. Not for me. I don't care for it.
Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city
Especially when
called
the game
Sapphire
seems
Valley.
annoying.
In
But there's like so many different paths that you can take
new devices called leap cells
that
to
fucks
power
up.
their newest generation
Like you
of
could get
digital
lucky
effects.
and just take the
By
right
using
path the
unexpected
first time, and you wouldn't even know that there was fucking 50 paths that would have fucked you over.
Installed by specialized couriers known as pedal runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and
Hello?
varied mini-games.
What?
Pedal runner? What's going on?
It's like a,
Once
it's
that
like a
calibration
WarioWare.
completes, the new Hanapet begins to farm. You play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So, being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. This from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hanapets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable. The Pedal Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
They should hire someone who's more excited about the game. Who can pretend to be more excited about the game.
Well, these guys aren't, you know, they're developers, not.
Yeah, I
It's got
know they are,
motorcycles,
but they.
robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Pedal Runner.
It looks good. It looks fun.
Look shit. I was falling asleep.
Shanghai by Polar Studio. Our next game is a dystopian thriller that is every bit Orwellian.
Shanghai.
as it is
I already
Lynchian.
ate it.
It's a tale of
Wait,
temporal
is this-
technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is Karma: The Dark World.
Yeah, this is shit.
Hi，各位好，我是 Karma The Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月壤工作室来自于中国上海。
talking like that?
团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事虚
Yeah,
构。
it's not how I talk.
很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月壤团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma The Dark World》。 这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。这就是卡玛的 Dark World， 一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
My prosthetic! This isn't real. This can't be real.
Okay.
I will echo.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2.
Oh.
It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games. You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
It's like Action 52, except 2 less games.
Is that good?
It's good if the games are better than that, than the ones in that game.
These are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade style games.
There's no date on this yet.
Expansive worlds to explore, but every single game is a complete experience from its opening title screen to its ending credits. There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on. And as you explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters. We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing. But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era, it's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO
And they got 2 golf games in there, so.
Ahead of its time. All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games. And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus. Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time, but today we're very excited to finally announce a release date. That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
Whoa! September 18th?
That's crazy. That's so soon.
Please find our
It's
Steam page
pretty
and
soon,
wishlist
huh?
the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
World premiere.
Can't say that. They didn't pay for that.
Oh.
You know any Don't Starvers?
Is this a Don't Starve?
I don't know. Looks like it.
I fucking hated that game.
Yeah, because you're bad at it.
It's hard. That game's harder than fucking any Dark Souls.
No one cares about in games. Who is this guy? This chat's so dumb. Why are they still here? You have nothing better to do. You should fucking leave like the other fucking 300,000 people that left.
Yeah, I don't understand people's like negative attitude towards indie games. I mean, they're the only ones that's keeping you fed right now.
Yeah.
Because they'll say that, and in the same breath, they'll be like, "Where's the game, Sony?
The co-founder and studio manager
Sony's not giving us any games."
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spry Fox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky. As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory that unfolds through your interactions with them. It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game where your small daily acts of kindness advance the story. We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace for months, if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and relaxation whenever you need it most. And hopefully, it'll be a game with a story that sticks with you forever because the characters really make you care. Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on your mobile app store to be the first Spirit Scout on the island. We'll see you there.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute, I can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on.
Are you a dog lover?
Koira.
Me? No. I like cats.
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals,
and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first ones to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos. David Hellman,
It's getting stuff from all over the world.
seguramente recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad
what are they even
probablemente
saying?
te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos
I don't
traerles
know.
algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
In Arranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman.
I
who's looking to
swear
venture
I've
out
seen a
beyond the
game do
cozy
this before.
confines of her hometown. Always been a bit of a misfit, which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world.
All games just copy off of each other, you know?
Objects on the same row or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side. We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've seen this before, but
For too long. Keep things feeling
looks
breezy,
familiar.
playful, and respectful of your time.
A really cool idea.
The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries. And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past. Or through. Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes. We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer named Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy
No excitement. They're also boring.
Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Like, there's no fucking
explosions.
There's no excitement. There's no excitement in their voices. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, you know.
Nah,
It's totally empty.
I feel scared right now. I don't know. She didn't give me that feeling.
Freaky as I imagine. Let's go.
I felt like she was just reading off a
Hands
script.
entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
What was that?
Like, I like the person that, remember that one girl from Blumhouse
Any ghost
that like didn't know what, didn't have the words come to her?
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than someone who's just reading off a script emotionlessly.
Yeah, it's more real.
It feels like, okay, this is someone who,
Where did you go?
I don't know. Someone who, like, I don't know, like, what her thing is. How involved is she? I don't know how involved she is, but I can
She was one of the main.
Yeah, I can infer that she was talking about how she was excited to
No matter what.
be able to. I think there was like words that they weren't allowed to use.
Everything is going.
No, I think she was just excited. She was just excited.
She didn't want to
That's
like.
all.
I feel like they didn't want to like. There's words that she probably could have used, like invest in, put money
It
towards.
seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound
Well, I feel
its
like that
mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon
Just feels
games
like bad taste to say that.
No, she was just excited. She was talking really fast.
Hey guys,
That's why she like ran out of breath when she was talking, and she took a big
Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKee.
air gas of air, and then she forgot what she was saying.
I like these guys.
Started and how it's going.
Hi, my name
This
is
game
Kyle
looks
McKee,
fucking
and
awesome.
I'm the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where
Yeah,
you're playing
I'm
on the
so
screen
mind
and you got
fucked.
a 3D
What if the
environment
battery
and they're
dies?
both linked. It started
It does
with
have a battery on it, yeah.
just a character holding the device, having an endless running motion and jumping at the same time as seeing it in 2D and 3D.
And then the other part of it was the
Dude, I like that
controls
they're showing
from the
this.
prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a
This is
little
so
weird.
fucked.
And then at
My
that
mind's so
point, you know
fucked
what?
right now.
Since most
Yeah,
of
I don't
the
even know how you
games
make
out
a
there
game
people
like
familiar
this.
with our first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS
Because
controls?
obviously you can't
And
see
then you
some of the
implemented
things.
an FPS controller and kept the
Like when you're
2D
moving
the same.
sideways.
And for some reason,
Yeah.
it just
Oh, I see. It's like
Yeah, like-
MapleStory.
so the device itself that you
Like the
use
layers are there, but it's like,
is a quantum device.
For some reason,
And
somehow it
the
just
context of the
worked.
game is that
yeah.
We got this
world that's
idea
presented on
and
the
then somehow it
screen
worked.
is
That's
actually
good.
projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world. Both dimensions are equally important, and you have to be paying attention
It's like
it feels
Fez.
like
to get anywhere. In the
it
game.
feels like there's only
First of all,
a certain amount of layers now, and they're like
if you're walking
X
along
amount of
in
blocks
3D,
thick
you're
every
walking on the
time.
screen, you're going to die probably within 5 to 10 seconds because you're going to be hit by an enemy. You're going to see some distortion effect on the screen.
No, the layers are there. It's like Fez though, because you can only see it.
And you're gonna get
You're only
Yeah.
seeing it head on.
some health from your
Yeah,
battery
I can
bar,
see how
but
I
immediately
I
you're gonna
kind of
realize
understand
that
how it
in
works.
one or the other
Yeah.
dimension, you have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into
How many
enemies.
layers are there?
And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is
I don't think there's a limit.
it's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's gonna be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses
Yes.
over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of
there?
solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats.
It feels
by
like there's
focusing on the 2D side.
foreground, the regular and then the background.
Yeah.
And they all
There is
take
in
it,
2D. In 2D there is, but
Takes what you
how
might
do you know
consider
how
a
far
fringe job and
back
adds a
you
heap
are
of dread.
in the 2D
You
world?
play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something
you
is
don't. You just have to see it in the 3. You got to use both views.
international team
I'm
at
not gonna
Clapperheads.
say anything.
This is Zoocosis.
What would you possibly say about this?
You've never seen giraffes like this before.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what people do at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game.
Yeah, I
and
know this
I
guy.
invite
This
you
guy's a
to
dude.
become a night zookeeper.
He's like me. He was all like, "You see this? Like I was relatable."
It's time to get to work.
Any vegetable eaters in the chat?
No.
Oh, you're not a deer. You suck up the vegetables with your vegetable sucker gun. Cut up the vegetables with your saw blade.
Something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger.
No, women,
Lovecraft,
this game's
and
so
Edgar Allan
woke.
Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
What the fuck?
Oh, scary.
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you. The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning. No problem.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zoocosis release in this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
And that's the game. Except not quite. You can see in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
Dude, the elevator shit.
This game looks good. This game looks
triggers me so much. I hate when people wait for the elevator and then they hit the button multiple times as if it's gonna come faster.
Waiting for the line to move.
I love when I'm on the first floor and there's already people waiting and I fucking walk up and I fucking press the elevator button like fucking 7 times. And then I turn around and then I like walk behind them. And then I pull out my phone and I'm just scrolling through fucking YouTube shorts.
And embody good old-fashioned patience.
You don't think that's funny?
Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it.
How do I know they pressed the button? Maybe they're just standing there for no reason.
Well, because the button lights up.
Find your own way to kill the time.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know the button's not just lit up normally? What if it's my first time?
To help you with it.
Maybe it's just lit up normally to help the fucking for people who can't see good know where the button is.
They have their own button in Braille.
You just press it. Explore over 100 hunting.
Yeah, but how are they supposed to know where it is without the light?
Games, popular interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to win.
The more you talk about this game, the more stupid it is.
Looks pretty good. It's like another one of like a series of mini games.
Yeah. But the more he talks about it, the stupider it seems. They're just trying to copy off those Japanese games.
I mean, wish list.
Oh, the where's my mom hid my DS?
Yeah, there's that one, and there's like multiple games like that.
Ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Why is this fucking Gen Xer saying vibes? I'm not feeling it. I hate it, actually.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was...
I like those glasses.
The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology.
Hey, I got the Game Over's radio set up again.
Story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes
what game music should I add to it?
Who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future. That's kind of horrific in itself.
In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself, not being black
Blue
enough for the
Archive
black community, and obviously not white passing. And I've never really
Blue
been
Archive?
able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspective.
Final Fantasy
and I feel like
16
that's
and
really
14.
helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really
16 and
is
14.
people interact with the media you made and get it.
Yeah.
For anyone
Is
else out
16?
there
Does that
that's
have a good
looking to make
soundtrack?
impactful indie games,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard, but
What do you mean?
the feeling that you get when you get that game
Yeah.
into someone's hands.
What do you mean, yeah?
There's nothing else like it.
It
And
was
I-
made
for
by
me,
that one guy.
Is it a
Soken.
banger?
They're all bangers. Just look at fucking Final Fantasy 16 FFX.
Is that an
VI
Uematsu
soundtrack.
joint?
Cozy. And this game is about
Just look at the soundtrack.
because it's about
houses. Just
And then you just go on YouTube, look up the soundtrack, and then
games. This is building relationships.
listen to the bangers.
ชื่อธนัท ปุษยางกูลครับ จากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house.
Okay, what about this guy? Does he excite you?
Who?
And it's called Building
guy.
Relationships. Take a look.
Summers. I gotta click on the Summers.
Look at that. It's like Katamari, but you're a house.
In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area.
I don't like his haircut. Oh, never mind.
BBO Drizzy.
The Thailand guy.
Here's a bunch of wacky structures.
He's too animated.
Like Mint.
I appreciate what he does.
Apartment.
Not for me.
Introduce you to the others. Or Millie, who's this tall windmill that might
This guy
step on you.
might tell you they might step on you. You know how people on the internet talk about how they like it when women step on them.
Around the island.
What? I think that's just you.
They're in a very
No, that's what he's referencing. Do you know what he's saying when he's like, "Oh, it might step on you"?
Oh, I see.
What do you think that means?
And wave dashing. If you're looking
It's
for
just me. What is that a reference to? He's just saying that for no reason.
Though the local wild
I mean, I didn't make that connection, but you know.
So what's your connection? Was it just a random thing that he said?
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating site?
You don't want to look at the stream.
There's some dating
You know
elements
that's what he's saying.
place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike but stupid.
A short hike but stupid. That's going in the wish list.
No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is.
Yeah, I don't like this guy at all.
Because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
An unexpected adventure awaits in Building Relationships. Wish is now on Steam.
He's like, nothing original is coming out of his mouth. He's just like copying off of fucking things he read on Reddit.
A little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're
And his
so
fucking delivery. If his delivery was good, it would be fine. But it's not.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In
They
our
made
game,
DLC
find
for
stars
the
with each
game?
arrangement that you discover.
DLC.
And we really
Expansion.
leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions.
That was a good transition. Holy shit, did you see that?
New levels.
The soccer ball to the...
bonus levels to unlock.
Look at that. Your transitions are fucking fire.
Ways to solve them.
Holy shit. Are you seeing this?
100 stars to
Yeah.
discover. We've introduced
Like the color palette, like they, whatever they're dragging, the color palette matches when they transition to a new scene.
organizational puzzles, of course.
That's so
That's
good.
the exact kind of like OCD shit that they want you to do in this game, like, or like that, you know, people who made that game or a game like this would have that level of fucking detail.
Seeing Stars. Available June
Harper. Okay, Harper.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks
Yo,
to a
is that-
strange time
is
loop
that
affecting
Jack?
the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again.
That
My name is
doesn't look
Blake
anything
Davis,
like
and I'm
Jack.
the sole developer behind Hello
Jack?
Again, which
Jack
is a
what?
game about being trapped in
Jack,
the world's
uh,
coziest time loop.
What's the YouTuber?
Jacksepticeye?
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like him.
Hello again.
you play as a diligent postal worker who was assigned the task of
But
delivering
I
a
had
package
to
a remote
transition out of what I was saying.
One shipwreck later, you awaken
As I say,
stranded on the island
we all
trapped inside
transition
an
somewhere.
unspeakable 12-hour time loop.
Uh-huh.
The three core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving. This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations.
Perfumier? Genshin Impact has a new perfume character.
From the weather to the tides,
Genshin?
to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island.
People still play that?
Yeah, I still play it.
Isn't everyone playing Wuthering Waves now?
No, Wuwa sucked.
Wuwa?
Islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop.
No, what?
You can use your ever-expanding knowledge to
Wuwa.
help and
Yeah.
Wuthering Waves, Wuwa.
so you can reach your goals.
People are coping over it. For sure.
In short, what happens when you mix the
Why?
gameplay and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes?
First of all, the game's performance is optimized very poorly, so it plays badly.
Coming in
Oh.
2025.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl,
And,
is a
they
narrative
also
adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies.
Listen to the community too much, and you know when you listen to your community and they're also really dumb and don't know anything about game design.
Yeah.
Should I have
So
done that? Yeah.
They decided to listen to the community too much and added bad game design to their game.
Oh.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you
I
our debut
think.
title.
I don't know anything about it. I've just seen a YouTube title.
I know Ruben plays it. I don't know if he's here anymore.
A couple of my friends play it. They think it's fun, but I don't know. I don't see the point of switching from that. Like, is it that much better than Genshin Impact?
It just
Like,
looks
why
like
am I
Genshin.
switching? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like the same game I'm already playing that I've already invested hours into.
Yeah.
Too much about the locals.
I would rather quit Genshin and not play either than switch.
Is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
As you'll follow her, you'll
You
witness
know what I'm
a
saying?
wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and
Yeah.
chaotic than the
If you're already invested in Genshin, you're really gonna start over in a new game that's also as monetarily driven.
But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I'm
Woman
the
game.
narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love E EP. This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy.
Yeah.
Fahmi
Rip.
loved Jakarta very much. I'm
Rip
always
actual video
the
games.
type of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen or where he would get
Why
his
are their
coffee,
eyes so
or
far
where he would
apart?
meet his friends or music, and I've enjoyed
Just like, you
exploring
know,
those places with him,
stylized.
like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for Afterlove EP, including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game. We are also really happy to be working with our main artist, Soyatu. Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
What is so funny?
And the team at European development Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game
Nothing.
Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while
That's
navigating
funny.
a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme
What would be
co-founder of
funny?
Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis.
Oh man, the art style is really cool on this.
It is a beautiful place to explore.
I think it's really weird.
Life is slow.
Yeah, it's weird and cool.
The air is clean.
I think it's off-putting.
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects.
Oh, like
in your
Alan
inventory.
Wake.
What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress. The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration. Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Road 96, Lost in Harmony, 1111, Memories Retold. Developer Digix Art out of France has had a pretty
Spoiler
prolific run,
alert.
and we're so
Any
very proud to
waters in
world
the
premiere
chat?
their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Hold on, I'm behind.
Hi everyone, we are Audition Ayub from Jigsaw.
Here is the
Oh.
project that we've been working
My
on
bad.
so far.
Oh my god, she's a
Since Road
baddie, dude.
96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Days of Tomorrow.
Oops. So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
I'm gonna 2x it. God damn it.
Welcome to Pleasure Land, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasure Land, my friend. Who introduced you to the joys of this place? You're okay. You're not gonna die, right?
You'll learn what it costs to steal from Obit.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made this. You want to get on your knees first.
Bastard! You won't get away with it!
Your friend escaped with my Ozen, and now you'll pay for it.
God fucking damn it, man. See, as soon as I try to catch it up, then it freezes.
Yeah, well, why'd you do that?
Because I was behind.
Oh.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever, but we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up!
Supported us all these years, but for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need
Oh, you need
ongoing
money?
support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please
No.
consider donating
Fuck
to
you.
Day of the Devs.
without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help,
Maybe I don't want to
and remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
so all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors.
You think
could not
Devolver
do
Direct's
this
gonna be
without
good?
you. And here's a list of all the
It'll be more entertaining, that's for sure.
so far. You could be on this list too.
I hope they have really good bits again.
Sponsors, Double Fine Productions, and
I love better
David.
bits, you
And
know?
Our 2024 sponsors: Annapurna Interactive, Bone Loaf, Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum, Idea Xbox, Maximum Games, Netflix Games, Nighthawk Interactive, Panic, PlayStation, Pop Agenda, Sabotage Studio, Studio MDHR, Summer Game Fest, UFO 50, Exola, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy, Dose One, for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry, yet again for Day of the Devs. We could not make this show as bombastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who help make Day That Is possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around.
Hey, you're welcome.
Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day That Is Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
Makes it all worth it, you know?
Fucking Cocoon. I still gotta play that.
I like it. It was pretty fun. I feel like there's so much that I don't know about the game, though, you know?
No.
Well, you want to know because you haven't played it. It's like, what the fuck is that? You know?
No.
And like, why?
Okay, no spoilers.
I love with these little indie games. If they like just release a free little single podcast episode of like the lore of the world. Like, I get part of it is pretty cool leaving it a mystery and that all the hints are there for people to figure it out, but just fucking tell me. Just tell me, you know?
Isn't that what people like about the fucking like Souls shit?
What people like about the Souls shit is that they have a YouTuber that will tell them.
Yeah, but how does he know?
Yeah, they like that someone else figured it out for them. So why not be that person that explains shit? I don't know. Because then it would be artificial if you did that.
Yeah, but how did they know what? How does like the YouTubers know what the lore is?
They spend way too much time. Like that Elden Ring guy. Holy shit! The amount of time he spent. To just like understand, like you have to like get different endings and like do different things, and there's no. You remember how people remember all the fucking Ubisoft open world gamers were saying like, wow, oh dude, oh, Cocoon. Any Cocooners in the chat?
Should I get this soundtrack? Put it on the radio?
I don't know if you enjoy it. I feel like with video game soundtracks, there are some that are just good in general, and then there are some that just hit really good in the moment.
Yeah, like attached to the gameplay.
But like standalone, they're fine.
Well, it's like Persona music.
And then like, yeah, exactly. If you,
Like,
well, Persona music is really good.
Hey, Persona music is good even outside of the game.
Yeah.
But there's shit like the same year, Nier Automata came out.
And then there's also music that, like, you know, if you've played the game and you experience the music, it fucking brings you back to that moment in the game.
Yeah. But that I think that's better. I think it's better. I appreciate it more when that happens, because like Persona's music is good, but it doesn't really.
In general, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't tie the gameplay to the. I mean, they have a whole aesthetic.
Well, there are some songs in Persona.
Yeah. But it's like Nier Automata is good because shit happens in the game and like the music is tied into the gameplay, or like Outer Wilds or shit like that, where it's like connected.
I wouldn't know. I've never played Outer Wilds.
You're fucking up. It's the greatest game ever made. The single greatest game ever made. So
Really? Should I look? I'll let me look up some reviews.
it's like, well, no, it's objectively.
All I know about Outer Wilds is like people are like, bro, you gotta play Outer Wilds. Don't look anything up about the game though.
Yeah.
I think I played the first 10 minutes of it and I was like, not in the mood. Not for me right now. Don't care for
I mean, it's not gonna do it for everyone. You have to read everything. It's just reading a lot and
exactly
like puzzle solving. But
what is that? Have you played Disco Elysium?
I haven't.
A lot of words.
Well, they put out the remix version has voice acting. Everything's voice acted.
Read it. Still a lot of words you have to listen to. You don't have to read it this time. You can listen to it, so it makes it more accessible. But
I played it and then got a game over in like the first like 10 minutes, and then I turned it off.
Yeah, you would get a game over the first 10 minutes. I'm not surprised.
Well, because it lets you make choices. I made just bad choices. I got me killed, and then it's like, yeah, you fucked up. Yeah.
Wait, is that like is 10 minutes? Like you, that's funny. 10 minutes is one of the early deaths that you can get, and that's funny that you got that.
Yeah, I got one of like the first ones.
Okay, this is going on too long.
Yeah, I mean, Cocoon is a weird choice too.
Was the people who make Cocoon? They made what other games did they make? It was from a developer I know.
Yeah, they're definitely popular for something.
They had at least 2 games that I really enjoyed. Are you gonna look it up or should I?
I looked it up. I think that's their only game.
No, you're wrong.
The publisher was Annapurna. So like they publish a lot of these types of, they publish like Outer Wilds and
Oh, okay, it was the publisher.
Oh no, Limbo and Inside.
Yeah, Limbo. Yeah, there we go.
The
Limbo
designer. I guess he left, made his own studio, and then this was his first under his own studio.
Yeah, okay, I remember because this game was like advertised as like Limbo and Inside. This is going on way too long.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me that I have to play this game.
Because like I don't understand what we're supposed to get out of this right here. It's like showing the different worlds and like the lights, the colors, and the music, but it's just like, what are we supposed to, as the audience?
You're supposed to enjoy the music.
We didn't come here for a fucking beep boop show.
Here's a hot take. Donkey Kong Country 3 is the best one. In every regard. Gameplay and soundtrack.
Yeah. No opinion. I don't know.
Level design, everything is the best one. Oh, all this music is from Sludge Life. Well, not all of it. Sludge Life, Gang Beasts. A Sludge Life, now that's a video game. That soundtrack, that's one that's got to go on the radio. You get that right now. Oh, it's another 5 minutes.
Right. What now?
You know, I added a bunch of stuff to my wish list, so
I had nothing. Why do you have to? I have too much shit in my wish list. How many games do you have in your wish list?
1,334.
You're so dumb. I have 12. They are Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Wow.
The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. I'm waiting for that to go 50% off or less, and then I'll buy it. South Park Snow Day, which I might remove that because it just, the game seems like it wasn't as good as the first two South Park games. It's more like a hack and slash South Park game, not less story, but whatever. Legend of Heroes Trails into Rev.
Wow.
So
you're the one.
I played the first Trails game, loved it, really good. Started the second Trails game. I wanted to keep on going, but I just don't want to play the game. I just want the story. You know?
I knew someone was out there playing those games. It was you.
They're good games. The story, I feel like the story's good. It's just like the story's like, you know, anime ass shit. But I love it when it goes on for this long, you know? And like you develop, there's like, I don't know. You said, I bought the first 3, I guess, at this point when they've been 50% off at least. Okay, anyways, Last of Us Part 1. I don't think I'll ever buy this game.
It was on sale when I got it. A bunch of, like, all the PlayStation shit was on sale.
Yeah. It was on sale, but I just don't like how fucking Neil Druckmann is just... He's so fucking annoying. I just don't like him as a person. He thinks he's better than everyone.
Does he?
This is just how I feel about him. I feel like that he thinks that since he's both part of the gaming and film industry at this point, that he's like a level above the people around him. Like he has a cockiness of him that isn't deserved.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, even Five Nights at Freddy's got a movie, so...
Especially since... Like, recently he said in an interview something about making a new game that will break the barrier between like gamers and mainstream, and it's just like, okay, so you're not gonna make a video game then.
Yeah.
You don't want to make a video game, you just want to make something that appeals to the normal person who are fucking like, what is he trying to appeal to? He doesn't want to appeal to gamers, obviously. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do. Plus the fact, after he didn't like win awards for The Last of Us Season 1 TV show, like he walked out with an obvious disappointment that he was expecting to win, which is just like, fucking bro, come on. What the fuck? What the fuck is your problem?
I mean, I didn't.
Even if
I
he
didn't.
won, he wouldn't have showed humility. Okay. What is this? Fucking timer ran out.
When people ask me what I like to do with my free time, I tell them that these days, I'm afraid I really don't have any free time.
Any millennials in the chat?
My life is pretty much scheduled down to the minute. Okay, I don't have a job per se, and I'm not in a relationship.
Do you have any millennials
right now,
in the chat?
but I do have my interests.
He's speaking to the millennials right now.
I got a ton of free time, so.
I guess you could say I'm passionate, maybe even a little obsessive, about Devolver video games. When I think about the many enjoyable hours I've spent playing my games, I say to myself, what a wonderful world it is we live in. And I say thank you. Thank you to all those who have made my life so damn fun. And that's why today is so important to me. Today is a special day. Today is Volvy's birthday.
He's gonna like celebrate his favorite character's birthday.
Appreciation for somebody who has given me so much over
He's
the
gonna like an
years.
anime girl.
Take Call to the Lamb, for example, a roguelike video game developed by indie studio Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital. The game was released on the 11th of August 2022 and has sold over 4 million copies to date. The game follows a lamb who is saved from death by a godlike stranger named the One Who Waits.
Good trailer. Well, good intro video. Was this a trailer for anything?
This is Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, I know. He was drinking out a Cult of the Lamb mug. I saw that.
Yeah.
Was like specifically for Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah. They've got some new shit coming, I guess. Local co-op. I need to play this.
And now they got local co-op. You can play with someone. On August 12th.
Dude,
So,
their
like, 2
audio
months?
here is crazy. Their audio is playing with my ears in ways that, like, they get the Hellblade audio engineers on this.
Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
What do you mean? I wasn't getting it.
This shit's fucking.
Fuck yeah, I do this every night before I go to sleep.
People forget that putting on a good
Oh,
party.
he's actually blowing a balloon. I just.
You do
blow
what?
balloons and suck up. I suck up the CO2 to get lightheaded to fall asleep.
Get things right.
What? That's a thing?
To humiliate yourself.
How do you fall asleep?
Turn the lights off, get under the sheets, put my head on the pillow.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna need a snack if we're gonna cheat on
The Crush House
is crushing it as the country's #1 reality show. And things are heating up this week. The insatiable fans, beloved sponsors, and savvy network execs won't believe what's in store for our cast of potential lovers and haters. Monday sees the tension between Priscilla and B finally boil over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool. Tuesday is a bit more chill in the house as Io brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. As Charlie brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. Tune in
Any boppers in the chat?
when Charlie and Milo, Beer and Alex sneak off for a little moment of self-reflection, for a little romantic time in the garden, for a wild fist fight. And by the end of the week, crowd favorite Emil, Priscilla, finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their own hands.
I'm watching like the live captioning, and they're having such a hard time fucking typing this shit out. It's hilarious.
Do not miss this week in the Crush House. There will never be anything like it ever again.
I think they just gave up.
Well, I didn't know that was an option they had. Like TV, where you can do live captioning.
Yeah, they've been doing it the whole show.
But a birthday isn't just about.
You can tell it's live because every time they say Jeff, they spelled it the dumb way.
Yeah. Sure, we've had some great times over the years, but who's to say that next year's won't be even better?
This is Sludge Life. Wait.
How do you know?
I know Volvi
It's
has
not AI
so much
then.
more to offer us.
Well, because AI would spell it the correct way.
Perhaps something
How
truly
would you know?
unexpected. Maybe even a new genre. A rogue foo city builder. I made that up myself, but I like it. Something fast-paced, inspired by martial arts movies, set within the confines of a vast yet claustrophobic city dominated by vicious gangs. Each run is different depending on which of these crime syndicates you take down first. Maybe even crafted by the talented Dead Cells designer Sebastian Bernard. Wow, fantastic. Now that's the kind of game I would play.
What are these like Dead Cells guys doing?
That's the kind of game I would play.
Like they made the Prince of Persia game.
Now that's the kind of game I would play.
It seems like all the Dead Cells guys like split off and like doing different shit. Yeah, Rogue Prince of Persia is by the guys that they like
the Prince of Persia game. Yeah, I forgot about that.
they like
Talk
inherited
about-
Dead Cells.
So wait, the Dead Cell people. Wait, what happened?
So
Sorry,
Dead
start
Cells, they finished Dead Cells and then they moved on to something else, and then a new studio picked up Dead Cells to like continue working on it, and those guys are making Prince of Persia. But I guess the other Dead Cells guys, I guess, split off and they're making this, whatever this is.
Okay,
And
but
then
how about
the actual Dead Cells guys are making
I
the
forgot about that
Windbound
Prince
game.
of Persia game? Was it on PC?
It's on early access on PC.
Oh, so it hasn't released yet.
It's Ubisoft. It's a Ubisoft game.
I know it's a Ubi. I didn't. I think I knew that.
Yeah.
But either way,
It was easy to forget because it's very un-Ubisoft like
it looked good.
in structure.
That was the thing.
It's Dead Cells, but Prince of Persia shit. So it's like raw running and a lot of parkour and shit. But Dead Cells.
Of course, video games are not for everyone. Some people prefer to spend their time outside exploring the natural world, or watching their team win the big
So
trophy.
true.
Yay. And to them, I say whatever works for you. We all have our passions. And if you're going to be passionate about something, then why not go all in? And hey, if you don't care about anything passionately, Well, then I feel sorry for you. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's important to be true to who you are. That might sound
Yeah, that's
easy.
what I'm
but a lot of
saying.
People are just too afraid.
When people talk about the games, when you have people who talk about your games and they don't speak without passion.
Yes. This is who I am.
And passion is
robot. Talos Principle 2 is a puzzle
how do you say it?
video game developed by Crow Team and published
It's
by Devolver Digital.
contagious.
No, how do you say that you can show it in different
The game was
ways?
released in November 2023 to critical
yeah.
acclaim.
Like there's this the easiest most there's this most simple way where you just show excitement in your voice in the way that it pitches up
It has been described
and the way you loudly talk about it.
and deeply moving.
There's that way that's like the easiest to fake.
Road to Elysium is a 3-part coda that allows you to dive deeper into the world of the Talos Principle.
And then there's
2
other ways that you can just talk about your game and people can just tell you're passionate about it.
In
Am I
Orpheus
right?
Ascending, you return as 1K.
Yeah.
And enter Sarabai's mind to retrieve the shattered fragments of her personality.
Exactly.
Set in a gorgeous environment inspired by ancient Egypt, this expansion challenges you to solve puzzles unconventional.
Or you could just, you know, you could just be a developer and be like, I don't know, man. I, you know, put some numbers in the computer and this shit came out.
Isle of the Blessed.
I don't know who's that guy. The guy who made fucking A Way Out. That guy fucking knows what he's doing.
This puzzle cluster set in a mysterious crooked tower.
Or like Sean Murray. Like Sean Murray, you can tell he's excited about his games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's not.
He's excited. Yeah, there's like you can tell that he was passionate about what he was doing. Even these days in this new game,
Yeah.
he's passionate about what he's doing.
But he's not like a extrovert, it seems like. So he's.
The other guy, the Way Out guy, is an extrovert.
Yeah.
You can tell because he's all like, if you told me my game's bad, I'll tell you you're wrong. This is the best game that's ever been made. And it's like, holy shit, you know what? You weren't right, but it was a pretty fucking good game. A Way Out. Oh, the hell?
Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. I hope I'm not.
A Way Out was definitely a really good game. Definitely a super good experience to play with someone else.
About some noise.
Yeah, I didn't get to play it yet.
One of your neighbors has described hearing strange sounds.
I think It Takes Two is like.
That game was incredible.
Yeah, it's like I think It Takes Two is like video game wise and your
In the experience.
interaction of it. Like it was really good, better than A Way Out.
I'm sure I don't need to remind
There's that setting has a lot more freedom of what they can do with it, you know. Like they kept changing that game up a lot more.
A Way Out just fucking. I think A Way Out is something that when you play with a friend of someone you're close to, well, I guess if you play with a girlfriend or a partner, and It Takes Two, it would be a good experience. But A Way Out, if you just play with a friend, which sort of is like how those two characters become throughout. What the fuck is this? Anyways.
This is something new. Oh, this looks like that fucking mullet Matt Jack almost, but different.
A Way Out playing with just two dudes playing a game together. I think A Way Out is way better because it's two dudes. Obviously, you play as two different male characters.
Oh.
But if like you play It Takes Two, like it could work if it's two dudes playing together, and it's a fun game. but the story doesn't hit as good
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what?
as if it was
tomorrow,
like
I'm gonna go around
people
everybody
of
and I'm gonna make things right. A formal apology.
I don't want to say opposite gender, not this month.
Necessary, sir. Just keep the noise down.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it off. A day
People
without
who were
TV.
in a relationship together.
Of good.
Yeah, it's
Or
better when it's
potential-
boys being boys.
Yeah, that's
You
why
know?
the way out is good because the boys could be boys
Where'd you keep your TV then?
and it takes two.
I have a few. Just.
It just didn't. It wasn't built for the boys being boys.
Yeah.
Myself in the experience.
It Takes Two is a lot more, it's gayer.
It wasn't gay. It was really straight
Well, I'm expecting.
because it had a cis family.
Perhaps another time would be more.
If anything, A Way Out was gayer.
No, there's nothing more straight than boys being boys. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes
Embracing each other.
For the landlord, so.
You know what I'm saying?
And he can.
No.
Hugging and kissing. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. What's going on?
Hello, police.
Hello.
I don't know why this guy is like super American, but there's like British police.
Oh, this is Alan Wake reference.
Rapid elevation is often
They're making an Alan Wake reference.
Does Devolver have anything to do with Alan Wake?
No, they don't. It's just. Why do you think Devolver needs permission to make a reference to another video game?
Do they?
They don't. They just do whatever they want.
Well,
and
no,
then
I'm just saying. Why would they promote?
It's not directly an Alan Wake reference. That was
built to be approached in many ways.
PT reference right there.
Choice for where to go next.
Everything's a reference. Are they like the
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar of
Yeah, dude.
game publishers? Like everything's a.
Yeah.
What? These guys
Everything-
can't possibly have another game.
A lot of these, dude. What is this? This is like that one game. Ew. Oh, I thought that was a woman, and now I don't like this game. Now that I know you're playing as a male, ew. Not a male that looks like that. It seems like it's a fucking woman game, you know? Am I wrong? It's like a Korean man that is trying to
like a
attract
twink.
women's. Yeah, well, like a K-pop sort of guy looking. Yo, is that Ryan Gosling? Yo, I love Ryan Gosling. You see that transition?
No, I was still in that game. In my wish list.
Oh. Oh. It's still that little guy's birthday.
How do you even make this?
Guys, Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
That's what I like about Devolver. Like, what are they even doing?
I like when in cartoons the characters with glasses blink with their whole glasses.
That's funny. It lets you know they aren't robots. That people with glasses aren't robots. That they're human.
But we thought you were executed by the head of state.
No, I was not. Now pass me that onion.
I'm sure that was like an actual discussion that they had in the past.
Fishpig, the Warlock King, turns all the money in Buzzbridge into slime.
He's wicked.
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Pennyworth, but the economy is looking a little unstable.
No, not the economy.
No, you can't do that. Don't turn all the money into toxic slime. We need all that.
You can't stop me from doing it, Mr. Banker.
Well, you might rule
That is Jim Sterling. It's gotta be.
Do you? Nobody can stop me now. Not even your precious...
Volby!
What? No! Sorry we're late to the party, Fishpig, but we didn't want to turn up empty-handed.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Fishpig anymore. I'm looking forward to just hanging out with my buddies. Who's up for a pizza at mine? I hypothesize a ham and pineapple slice or two.
Sorry, friends, but I gotta get going.
Huh? But Volvi...
I've got to get back to the Vol Dimension, Volvinia. I've got a family to look after. And besides, pizza pie is greasy and gives me shit diarrhea.
He's right, guys. No pizza tonight. Eating healthy is important.
Oh, fuck, I just ordered pizza.
Oh, they didn't type in the shit diarrhea. Okay, is that all?
That's it.
All right. Well, that's the Summer Game Singular Fest. You know, a lot of indie games, man. That's the world we live in now.
Well, yeah, because any non-indie games take too long to develop now, and if they get released too early, everyone is mad about it, and then you have to wait 2 years for them to get fixed anyway. So who knows?
Yeah,
it sucks.
It's just the AAA space. Just they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
They're spending too much time fucking working on the polygons in areas that don't matter. Well, I guess they do kind of matter because someone will complain about it.
The only areas that matter are the boobs and the butts.
What's that one game that just came out that was really on PlayStation? It was a PlayStation game, so you wouldn't know.
Stellar Blade.
Not Stellar Blade, the like fucking ninja game before that.
Right, Rise
of Ronin.
Yeah.
What do you know about that game?
I know it's from the guys that made Neo, Team Ninja.
Yeah.
And it's like that, but you're a Ronin.
So what would you think about that game? Would you play it?
I would if it was on PC. But I try to play a lot of stuff. At least try them.
Yeah. I feel like for that game, a lot of people. Not a lot of people. There's a handful of people who complain about games like that one and Dragon's Dogma. where they just complain about the physics of the game.
The physics, like the jumping.
Whenever you attack things, like they don't interact with your attacks correctly. You just hit them. And then it like has zero to little impact on what their actions are. And it doesn't really affect them until like you stagger them, if they have staggering in the game.
Yeah.
Which is like, I think it's fine not to have any interactions. I feel like that's just...
It depends on like the weapon I'm using.
Well, I feel like you're playing the wrong game.
Well, if
you want to have a game like that, then
if I'm swinging like a heavy ass weapon, like a big ass fucking blunt battle axe or something, and I hit a dude with it and he just doesn't react, I feel like, I don't know, there's a certain satisfaction you get from impacts like that. But if it's like a dagger and I'm just like comboing a motherfucker, then
I don't know if Dragon's Dogma have like a stagger system. When I saw the combat in that game, I was all like,
I feel like the first one did, so
yeah, the second one might, but it's just like for the most part, you just attack things and they like don't. Maybe that's like part of the game, you know? You attack a fucking big ass ogre and it doesn't fucking care about most of your shit. But I feel like if I'm fucking
big ass fucker,
a fucking big ass, it's a big ass fucker. But I feel like if I got a fucking sword and I'm like fucking halfway deep into his skin with that sword.
All right, well, I think that's gonna do it here. Yeah, just seems like this year's light on the huge shit, but the indies are killing it. I think that's part of what like Jeff Keighley was trying to like show. He was just like, hey, look at this graph of all the popular games coming recently. They're all fucking indies, huh? That's crazy. So, which, you know, he's not wrong. Which is great that he's trying to highlight it.
Yeah, a lot of indie games coming out, pretty good, but also, you know, we got Black Myth Wukong coming out. That's probably gonna be really good.
Yeah, it's on the top of the Steam. On top of Steam's trending now.
I just saw that. Yeah, it reminded me of it, but yeah, you know, indie games pretty good. AAA games is just like, you're taking a huge risk with making those these days.
Yeah, that's why they're all shitty. That's why.
Yeah, sometimes they could just like, even if they were good, I feel like they could just flop. Now we're going into like movie territory where you can make a really good film like Furiosa. Well, maybe we're not there yet, but I feel like we're gonna enter it really soon as far as video games, where you can make a really good game, but if it's a single player game, then people are just gonna wait for it to go on sale these days, and they're just not gonna buy it.
No, they're just gonna keep making like established franchises. That's why like Conquered, everyone looked at that and goes, "This is trash."
Well,
but
is
like,
trash.
Well, we don't know if it's trash until it comes out.
Well, I know people.
People were real excited about that fucking Last of Us factions shit. Like,
were they?
Yeah, they were.
I played fucking The Last of Us multiplayer in the first one, and it sucked. Why would you want the second one? Anyways, I think you're wrong.
That's why they keep making like. That's why they have like at least 3 more Marvel games from Sony. Like they got Wolverine. There's an X-Men one. What?
I think the $40 thing is bad. people aren't gonna
Oh,
play.
I'm just saying people aren't going to play it, but the game the game itself looks fine. Like, it looks like there's nothing wrong with the video game that they're making.
Yeah, it looks fucking generic as hell. I don't know. Why would I want to play it? Why would I want to invest my time in this game?
To me, it looks like where there's a market where Overwatch is fucking up and like Destiny's Crucible is fucking up, and like that's like that looks like what that game is trying to fill. It's like those audiences.
I feel like most of that market just went to Valorant.
Yeah, but Valorant's more like it's a Counter-Strike.
I feel like they still went to Valorant. Well, it's like an in-between of Counter-Strike and Overwatch. They found a really good medium, and that's where people went. And
Conquer's medium. Conquer's medium is like the Overwatch Destiny crowd.
Okay, how's Destiny looking right now?
Like shit. That's why those people are gonna. They're like they might migrate to something else.
Are they still going? That's not bad. 384K viewers on Twitch.
Yeah, but those guys aren't playing. Those guys aren't playing. It's the Crucible though. That's like
they're doing the raid. It's the world's first. Even then, that's not even that much for the world's first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
I don't. There is a Steam Next Fest coming up, so I think that starts on the 10th. I don't know when. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like. So we'll see. I'll put it. It'll be up on the Discord events tab. I know a lot of people don't know that exists, but
I think it's actually really annoying.
Well, it's only annoying if you like want it to be.
I see a little dot whenever I open up my Discord on Gamer Force, and I'm trying to like figure out where the fuck is the chat, and then it turns out it's in the events, and I have to click the event tab to clear it.
Well, it only bothers you if you follow it, right?
Well,
you have to like sign. You have to like click the button that says "I'm interested in this."
No, like a little on Discord when you have like an unread message, there's like a little white dot that appears on the left side.
Yeah.
It does that with the events, I think, sometimes. It does that when you have an event and you have to like click on the event and then it clears that dot. Kind of annoying.
Okay. Well, you can just, you can like mute it.
Right click and mark as read. I don't. Okay, well, fine.
Anyway.
I'll mute it then.
Anyway, I'm updating I put events in there so people know when shit's happening. So keep your eyes on that. And then you hit the I'm interested button and it sends you a notification when it happens. So
yeah, it's a really annoying notification.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
All right. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here too. It's
bye.
Go
on.